Roblox has issued an official response to Teddy, and they've finally done what we all wanted, but with it comes very ominous news. They released a statement kind of on the blog through a tweet replying to one of their promos for the hatch, and I'll let you know why I say kinda shortly. They made a newsroom post called Update on the Investigation of the Official Teddy, and yes, they spelled his name wrong as it's TheOfficiaITeddy with a capital I in official. It opens up with, after completing a thorough investigation, we've removed the official Teddy from the platform and made the experiences he created unplayable. Today, we are providing more insight into the policies and investigative process that underpin our action. They then talk about how they want to moderate fairly and how they work with devs of games where large amounts of players break the TOS to mitigate abuse. Roblox says they were working with Teddy to update his games to comply with their standards, and apparently Teddy did within their timeline. Then Roblox confirmed a separate outstanding policy violation that cannot be rectified, and that's when they chose to remove him and his group. Roblox then basically said they're closing his games for now until someone can run the games in compliance with their community standards. They ended it off by saying investigations can take time to do properly and are always working to make this process more efficient while maintaining our high standards for fairness. When this first went up, Teddy actually wasn't terminated and his account was still up, but the moment we've been waiting for almost 3 years came shortly after. Roblox finally terminated the TheOfficiaITeddy after nearly 3 years of severe TOS violations. This is extremely unlikely to have been a self-deactivation because he hasn't been online in 2 days according to Rollymons, so he didn't have a chance to. The Teddy Company group with over 100,000 members and I think 97,000 Robux in group funds has also been closed. After 2.5 years of him hosting, aiding, and participating in severe Roblox policy violations, Roblox has finally banned the TheOfficiaITeddy. Our cries for his removal were apparently not heard, as Roblox's investigation supposedly turned up something really bad, but at least it happened. This took way too long, which is completely unacceptable as likely millions of children played his condo games, but it's better extremely late than never. While this is a happy moment, Roblox's newsroom post reveals additional startling information that we've got to go over. The reason it took so long to ban Teddy is because Roblox worked with him to clean up his games, meaning him privating 6 of his games could have been forced by Roblox. Despite him working to keep his games clean, multiple games remained up and continued to play host to disgusting content up until their closure. The 3 of them had those stupid hugging animations that are really kissing animations that I saw with my own eyes get abused, and several screenshots from others prove the same. Somehow, Roblox must have deemed those animations okay, as apparently they worked with him, yet those animations remained in his 3 open games. That is incredibly startling because those animations are mostly used for online dating and inappropriate behavior, yet Roblox apparently was accepting of them. Teddy's games and violations were so obvious, yet Roblox chose to work with him to clean up his game, and they still remained a hive for degeneracy after he complied. They supported Teddy and his games. They wanted them to stay up until they found something even worse worthy of termination. Roblox should not have given him and his player base the benefit of the doubt with how unsafe his games were and his past moderation history. If they are serious about safety, they've gotta stop working with devs whose games are problems and instead just shut down the games, because look what happened. They worked with a condo creator whose games still posed safety risks after they collaborated, and then they found something bad enough to terminate him for. Or perhaps they saw that Creecraft wouldn't stream the hatch unless they terminated Teddy, which would have been a big loss for them, so they decided to take action. Roblox also shockingly revealed his games could actually reopen with an owner who can run the games in compliance with their community standards. That's right, Roblox seems to be completely okay with these types of games if there is an owner who can run them in compliance with their policies. Well, they seem to let Teddy run 3 of them for a couple weeks after he was kicked from the hatch, despite the policy violations and dangers they hosted and enabled. Why in the world would they ever announce a possible return of Teddy's games that acted as condos without naked morphs for nearly 3 years? It almost sounds like Roblox wanted his games to stay up and only removed him once they found something else to terminate him for. The newsroom post also is not publicly available on the newsroom, as you cannot see it listed or search for it. It's only available via the link. They're almost hiding it as it's not public on the newsroom and there's no solo tweet about it. They instead replied with it to a 4-day-old tweet. The action against Teddy is good. It's absolutely fantastic, do not get me wrong, but they revealed startling things in their response that they're not being super open with. Roblox's removal of Teddy, his games, and his group is amazing, but their willingness to support him and his games is unbelievably negligent given his history. Roblox cannot continue this policy of helping games with bad players clean up, because how often has that worked? Meep City was supposedly helped in 2021, yet Roblox would shut it down in 2022, and it's still a super dangerous game that enables info sharing. Teddy was helped according to Roblox themselves. His games continued enabling degeneracy and safety risks, and Roblox ended up closing them anyway. How many times has one of these gross games hosting disgusting content suddenly cleaned up? Because I can't think of a single case. Roblox needs to quit it with this policy of helping games that host degeneracy and unsafe content, and instead just shut them down for the safety of their users. Sadly, this is only the beginning because a lot of action still needs to be taken to make Roblox as safe as possible and to prevent similar incidents from happening again. Team J4, Teddy's supposed girlfriend and second in command who was spotted ERPing in his games, has not been terminated and should definitely be removed soon. Roblox has to make sure Teddy doesn't return because he has come back before and is known to hide to avoid moderation actions against him. Similar online dating condo-styled games with the kissing animations are still around, with new ones popping up frequently that need to be taken down. Meep City, which is believed to be in the hatch, is still causing safety risks despite allegedly undergoing the same support Teddy's game did and should be taken down. Roblox cannot let these games thrive and help them continue to thrive by making sure they abide by their policies or whatever for the safety of their own players. It's clear this policy did not work with Teddy and allegedly has not worked with Meep City and Alex Neutron, showing they cannot continue with that practice. They have to be strict against these games, not supportive of them, for the innocence and safety of users who could be put at risk through these online dating condo games. There is so much more Roblox has to do to make their platform safer, because Teddy is far from the only developer who owns games that host horrible and dangerous activity. Every day, thousands upon thousands of players visit games that host activities similar to Teddy's, and that is completely unacceptable based on Roblox's own policies. I know Roblox can't get everything, but they should get the games vastly populated with degens, online daters, and predators, and they can easily do that. Take them down instead of trying to help them, because look at what happened with Teddy. They helped him, his games continued to be dangerous, then they deleted him anyway. Roblox has to learn how they failed in this situation and how they need to moderate these kinds of games going forward, because this has been a total disaster. This was all preventable if Roblox acted as they should have years ago, but they didn't. They let Teddy and his games host online dating, degeneracy, and severe safety risks. We shouldn't be here. We should have never gotten to this point, but Roblox's support of terrible games and lack of proper action against NSFW content led to this very moment. Some may wonder if I'll be playing the hatch now, and the answer is still no. I cannot in good faith participate in this event after what happened. They were confirmed to have invited someone they should have banned years ago, then let him and 3 of his games remain on Roblox despite safety risks after working with him. Roblox showed initial support by inviting Teddy, they showed support by letting him stay on the platform, and they're still supporting his games as they seemingly want them back. Other problematic games like Meep City are allegedly invited too, so this issue of dangerous games being involved may not even be over yet. Plus, this event sounds like a total mess all around, and clearly Roblox hasn't listened to what we want, so I have no reason to play it anyway. I cannot betray my own morals to support something that supported evil and seemingly still wants to support it. If you want to play it, then go for it. I'm not going to tell you not to, but you have heard how I feel, and maybe some of you will feel the same way. I have a lot more to say about the hatch situation, including a big thank you I have planned, and we still have to see what else could happen with this event. I have more videos soon, but to conclude this, I want to say thank you to all the players, devs, YouTubers, and everyone else who helped finally bring Teddy to justice. We've got a lot of work to do still, but we've got one victory down, so let's celebrate for a bit, then get back to fighting the good fight.